Well, hello, fellow gamers. Sparrowcus here, and well, heaven is to be rent asunder, earth shall fall away. It's apparently said by the guy who rode the Romans of the Three Kingdoms. Anyways, we're gonna play Total War Three Kingdoms, and I'm gonna shut up for a moment.
Blades are sworn together, vowing to bring about the restoration of peace and order.
Yeah! Oh wait, I wanted to shut up. Yeah, that's not gonna work out.
The year is 190, and the Han Empire falters on the brink of destruction. Brought low by corrupt eunuchs, and strong-armed by the despot Dong Zhuo.
Fucking Dong Zhuo. You bastard. And his lackey Dong Zhuo. And who's that? Oh, that's the Emperor, right?
The fires of
That
war
was the little
erupt
Emperor.
across a once peaceful realm. In the growing chaos, rebellions rise, and the Emperor's voice is drowned out by the tyrant's roar. The land suffers. Yet though they band together against a common foe, such a fragile alliance cannot hold forever.
Total War Three Kingdoms. Hiya. All right, guys. So a few things before we start, just so you're up to speed. I've been playing Total War games since Medieval, the first one. It was, I think, the month or a month after it was released. I just stumbled upon it, and I loved it ever since. And it was basically the game that brought me to strategy games, really. No, not really, but you know, it kind of made it grow. The one that brought me to strategy games was Age of Empires. Anyways, yeah, I didn't play the latest ones. After Rome 2, which was kind of a disappointment, and Attila, which didn't really make much better. I kind of was fed up with Total War games up until now. What do you call it? The Warhammer? Yeah, the two Warhammer games. I didn't play at all. Britannia also didn't play because I don't know, didn't really have the feeling. But now with the Romans of the Three Kingdoms, which you know probably also just like most other know because of the Dynasty Warriors series, which I played to death. Well, as a early teenager when the game was actually still good, you know, to that extent a game like that could be good. But it was fun, and then eventually, like when the PlayStation 3 came out, like the second game or so, yeah, it went to shit pretty much. Since then, I don't know. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to play as Chacha, Liu Bei, Sun Jian, Gonsun. I don't remember you at all, really. Yuan Xiao, yeah, Yuan Shu, he was barely anything also. Liu Biao, he was some idiot. Ma Tong, yes, but I remember playing as Ma Chao, who moves over to Liu Biao then. Liu Bei, Liu Biao. And Zheng Jiang. I think we had her at some point too.
All I am has been earned and fought for, not...
And for some reason I have also the yellow turbans as a faction here, which I find weird because I didn't pre-order the game, but I didn't buy it on Steam, so I guess the code kind of had the pre-order in there too, so I don't care. Anyways, we could play as Cao Cao, but he is too easy. And there's Liu Bei, but you know, let's play Sun Jian, the Tiger of Jiandong.
Loyalty lies in hearts, not in governments.
Sun Jian has never shied away from opportunity. And despite his loyalties, the fall of the imperial court presents great opportunities.
And with great opportunities come great responsibilities. Thank you. Shit. Uncle. What's Spider-Man's uncle's name again? God damn it. Aunt May and Uncle. Jesus. How that? Anyways, as a young man, Sun Jian rose from the obscurity of his mercantile upbringing, learning from the deeds of his father that fortune must be seized. Yeah, fortune in the sense of big piles of money. Never expected. Since then, he has always led at the head of the charge, earning the epithet, the Vanguard General. It is this determined spirit that drives the tiger of Jiandong forward. May his roar sweep all obstacles away. Yes, a lion or a tiger doesn't concern themselves with the opinion of the sheep, eh? These are the Sun family is they're the Lannisters in the Three Kingdoms here. So I guess Sun Ce and Sun Ren they're gonna or Sun Qian, whatever. Sun Ce is gonna Sun Qian here. Sun Ce is what do you may call it? God damn, Jamie. Then we have Tywin and Cersei. There we have it. Anyways, Sun yeah. I did already. What's a funny story is I did already play a Sun Jian about 2 episodes. And then I was looking at my recordings and I noticed that my audio was kind of strange. So, well, I had to delete it. So I'm already, let's say I'm past the tutorial already. So I already know a bit sort of what to do. And yeah, I gotta say, from those 10 turns sort of, which I did, this game looks pretty decent. So he is a sentinel. Success at locking down enemy generals or holding a choke point for a long period of time. Best group with a retinue of glaive infantry and melee infantry. Yep. Anyways, we have options. We're gonna play on hard because even though normal is over here, this is basically the normal mode. We're not gonna go with realism, not with the first real campaign. Then we have also 2 modes. There's the Romance mode, and there's the Records mode. Records mode is more realistic, and fatigue plays a more vital role. Here we have the Romance mode, where it's more about, you know, like it's more story, and the generals are more heroic. They don't have their own unit. They just sit alone on their horses and duel each other, kill each other, and they're superheroes, super mutants. Anyways, we have a faction specialization which is heroism.
Avoid corruption. Deny hollow victories.
Chaos forges.
Playstyle
agents of
diplomatic
power.
manipulation. Huh. Sun Jian,
Honor
it's
your
expansion because he's like,
or you
fuck you.
Remain resolute.
I'm gonna fuck up everybody.
For reunification.
Nice.
Honor others.
Alright, there's
to
also
honor
like
yourself.
different playstyles.
Sun
These are-
Jian has never shied away from opportunity.
Now you might think, okay, that's a bit stupid
And
that
despite
this
his loyalties,
playstyle is kind of forced upon you, which I think it is. It is, I think, kind
to reunite China.
of forced upon you.
Telltale,
But the
what-
thing is,
Loyalty
that
lies in hearts.
I think
not
that
in
all these people here kind of play the same, same-ish. All right, if you play them, doesn't really matter much, except of course with that
Meditate on peace.
research and
Prepare
wisdom,
for war.
whatever that means,
For Huang Zhao,
whatever, you know.
there can be no compromise.
Anyways, Sun Jian.
Loyalty.
Embers rise, stark against the night. The tyrant Dong Zhuo wields the flames of destruction.
Fucking Dong Zhuo.
Luo Yang burns. Chaos ignites as the power of the eunuchs is crushed. In the pyre, the Han falters. Yet hope endures in those brave enough to resist. Sun Jian puts the future of his family before his own. Bravery is strength. Let tyrants fear the tiger. China is in turmoil. The great empire of the Han, stretching back ages beyond counting, is being devoured by corruption. The Yellow Turbans, thousands strong, began raising their banners in rebellion and seizing commanderies across the realm. In response, generals loyal to the Emperor rose up and put down the rebellion. Yet, despite the victory, the chaos only grew. With the corruption at the very heart of the Empire, the loyal generals stormed the Imperial Palace and killed the 10 eunuchs, the source of China's ills. In the madness, the warlord Dong Zhuo seized the Emperor. With the great warrior Lü Bu at his side, none dared oppose him. In response to Dong Zhuo's brazen display, treason some call it, a coalition of warlords rose up, led by the charismatic Yuan Shao, to save the Han. Faced with united opposition, Dong Zhuo retreated west to his stronghold of Chang'an, razing the old capital Luoyang to the ground as he fled. It is now the year 190 CE, and the coalition has all but collapsed. Warlords on all sides have seen opportunities to build their own fortunes from the chaos. Yellow Turban remnants still stalk the lands, seeking the age of the yellow sky, whilst soldiers of fortune feel the change of fate on the wind and strike out on their own. The scales shift, and China hangs in the balance.
As it should be. All in balance. Yes, we are Thanos of the Three Kingdoms.
The fire rises, my lord, and Luoyang crumbles.
Dong Zhuo, I vow you will see justice by my hand.
He has moved west, with the young emperor in his charge. He will leverage all the remaining Han power
Fat
against
bastard.
us.
Let him try. I have never shied away from a fight.
Such zeal is admirable, my lord, but may I caution patience if we are to have victory.
Perhaps Yan Shu can be relied upon to aid us. He has qualms with his brother, but I will take any noble friend in these dire times. As Master Sun says, the expert must seek his victory. I cannot throw away my shot.
The tiger of Jiandong must howl once more, my lord, so that all of China may hear the call.
Ah, yes. But they might refuse the call. They all refused the call. Unlike Lyanna Stark. Anyways, establish your powers. Lord Sun Jian, you are far from home. It is time you returned south. The coalition is finished. The tyrant's wrath will soon be felt. So only from a strong position on in the Southlands can you hope to weather the coming storm. Then expand your influence. You must be wary though. Liu Biao is aging but crafty, untrustworthy, and all too close, whilst Yuan Shu is ambitious but potentially useful. So yeah, be wary of the Liu Biao and the Vassals. Yeah, so as I said, I already played for a couple of episodes, a couple of turns. Basically, if you want to go with the story, yeah, you're gonna turn on Liu Biao and his vassals who are over here. So there was this is Liu Yang, the capital, in ruins, and now Dong Zhuo is here in Chang'an. And now, if I recall correctly, now if you guys played any Dynasty Warriors games, so Liu Yang, if I remember correctly, again, it's been years since I played any Dynasty Warriors games. More than a couple of times before I noticed that it's a pile of bullshit, which, you know, the latest games kind of became. Anyways, I think Liu Yang is that mission where Lü Bu is at the gate and where he's so strong, almost impossible to defeat. almost, which you just have to do it some time to time, anyways. And you burn basically the whole city to the ground, where the whole coalition with Liu Bei, Yuan Shao, Sun Jian, and Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are coming together to defeat Dongzhuo. Now, in the game, he dies here, but in reality, he retreats. And no, in the game, he also doesn't die. No. In the game, if you play Xiaohu Ding, I think? No. Oh, Zhongren? No. Like, the big bold guy, who's the bodyguard of Dongzhuo and later Cao Cao, if you play them or Liu Bu or a couple more, you then get the mission when Dongzhuo is actually going to die, who is also going to die soon anyways. Speaking so much, basically this is where we are. So Sun Jian, he was over here, and now he tries to go back to his country in what's our Changsha, right? That's our commandery. Anyways, I really like how this game is turning out. Anyways, with enemies encroaching, Sun Jian draws his blade. You have scored a great victory against the tyrant, whilst the rest of the coalition languished. They are all but done now, and yet your destiny is just beginning. There is a long way between you and your homeland, and enemies are, or they, by the way, cut them down. Oh yes, we will. While moving through the land, something draws you to an old well. You peer over the edge and see a faint glint in the bottom. As you pull the rope, a familiar shape rises out of the darkness. It is the beautiful seal of jade, the seal of the Emperor. So we got that one. That's nice, eh? We get some shit. Alright, just so you know, this is what you just got here. If you right-click on them, you can choose weapons, but this is already like the best weapon anyway, so whatever. Also the best armor, so...
Rejoice at the sight of crowds, for the people are China, and all that we fight for.
Well, Huan Guy has better armor, apparently. Anyways, we're gonna put in... No, we don't need these guys in here. You're in an armor. You don't need these followers. But you can use the seal.
You grant me a kindness in calling, my lord.
Huan Gai. Yeah, in those Dynasty Warriors games, Huan Gai is the big guy with a club. The big ass club. And he the Battle of Chibi, the battle at the Red Cliffs, he's responsible to set the fleet on fire of the fleet of Cao Cao. Man. Well, Cao Cao would be also a nice name. Anyways, I did learn Chinese for a while, and I was in China, so I'm pretty sure I'm one of the very few English-speaking YouTubers and whatever you want to call them, who is not going to butcher the names in this game. All right. Yeah. This is also good that you see like an overview first. What kind of battles is that going to be? I like it. I really, really do.
The wise general is the lord of destiny. He holds the nation's peace or peril in his hands. Brave warriors of the South, we hold the fate of China in our hands. We must forge onwards, as China can only know peace through bravery, honor, and loyalty.
Yeah! Bitches. Now. All right. Let's do this.
Be ready. Prepare. To attention. Attend. Ready. At the ready.
At the ready. Axemen. The Axemen?
Take heed, warriors! Orders! Take heed, warriors!
Alright.
Ready!
Though retinues can split and separate during the battle, some effects are still shared.
Make ready!
The threat is high. Whatever that means.
March quickly! Run! The time has come! Hurry!
Alright. Let's move out, people. It's always fun to do this game here. To just watch them move around. Now what I've noticed also, what appears to have happened in these games is, or in this game here, that the Chinese soldiers don't really look that different anymore. Which I guess makes a bit sense because, wait a second, what, they're looking different here? Well, the faces look a bit different. Not too much. Well, that's because they all look the same. Anyways, but from the, no, they do look a bit different. Have some differences here and there. But then again, those Chinese armies were, I think, more keen on basically looking the same to uniform, because thanks to Sun Tzu, they knew the benefits of them. Things. We don't have no cavalry at all at the moment here. So
Weapons!
weapons at the ready.
Faster!
Run. What is also cool is that those flags are finally carried by people and are not just floating around. That is nice. That is nice indeed. Okay, how do I know? Oh, that's how I know. We are a bit better. Can you duel them? Huangai will not shy away from a fight as well.
I will defeat you!
Warriors! Stand by! Axes! Run! Run!
All right.
Still yourselves! Feel the fury of the earth!
Damn it. Did you do it just now, or? I guess you did it. Because now here, this is the life bar of them.
Ready!
You lack the strength to defeat me!
Your words are as pathetic as you are.
Nice. And they're already running. This battle is decided by the commanders. Oh, are you running in? Are they moving in out? All right.
Axemen, stand by! Show no mercy!
The time has come!
Steel yourselves! Hold formation! Stand ready! Fire!
All right.
Stand ready!
It's all working out, and you can do another one in 3 seconds. That's a lot of damage here.
Not enough, I think.
There you go.
Amazing
That's
that
a
you
good
can
one.
both talk and battle.
Yes.
Our comrade is under attack.
Now here they have like a little radius around them, which makes all the people try to avoid them, which makes it a bit stupid, to be honest, but alright.
To attention! To battle!
Move out quickly!
Show no mercy!
Moves! Warriors! Go, go, go!
Prepare! Any words of wisdom from Sun Jian?
Many, but none you would understand.
Oh, you killed him, eh? Yeah, well, Sun Jian is a descendant of the great Sun Tzu. Right, oh, there it is. That battle is still raging on.
At the ready. Fight!
One guy, you will do this. And with that,
The enemy general is fallen.
that's that.
They were no match.
Victory! Well, I still don't really know how it is with the claim victory in this game here. Like, it does make sense if you're trying to kill some of them. Because if you claim victory now, they might
The men are out of ammunition.
survive. Okay, these guys are gone. Now all we have left is these. Please stop. One guy. Very well done. Very, very well done. Inflicted casualties? What does that mean? What are you guys doing? Where's... Are there any more enemies around? Hello? Like... Oh, there it is. Okay. Decisive victory! That's what I wanted to hear. That's the beauty. And armies will consume supplies faster on hostile territory. I wanted to read that one. Damn it.
Today we humbled our foes.
Yes. You know what? We're gonna recruit them because recruiting is gonna be the most hard thing, I guess. Especially because we are so expansionist.
Honor is too
We
rare
want to
ever form.
be at full force as much as possible. And now I want Jiangling, the town, to get support from the peace. The Southland must be secured. To that end, the nearby region must be brought under your control. At the same time, be wary of Libiao nearby. At this time of strife, any sign of weakness will be pounced upon by awaiting warlords. Yes. A glorious victory, the first of many. Oh yes, it is.
Rouse the tiger of Jiangdong.
Now also we want to have that this province to be able to replenish our people because we're not getting people, and
For
to recruit
China, for
more.
honor.
But wait, so delegate is auto fight. Then here we have the supplies for 1 turn. So I guess, I don't know this yet, my guess is for 1 turn they're not going to lose any people. But if you start them out for 2 turns, they start losing people, and then after 6 turns, they will surrender. Now, but I can demand surrender, which is honestly a bit weird, because if I click on that, they will do it,
Restore order.
which I find rather weird. Like, they just give it up, you know? They're just like, alright. Which is a bit too easy. I mean, it should be overwhelming. We didn't even have double the forces than they did. And they're like, oh, okay. We're cool. Anyways, your home and the Southlands must prosper, my lord. Your settlements have room to grow, so you should nurture that growth. Develop a trade and commercial infrastructure around the rivers and watch your prosperity grow. Alright, upgrade a building in Changsha. There's no telling where insurgency hides now. If a warlord thinks themselves an emperor now, reclaim the city in the name of the Han. Yes, we reclaimed it from the Han dynasty, but still it's from the Han. Now, what I've noticed, what I think is, so these Han people, here we go to diplomacy, which, no, that's not diplomacy. That is diplomacy, which is also really cool. So it appears that these guys, oh yeah, there it is. These are the vassals. So the Han Empire is the vassal of Dongzhuo. All right. But those guys were really, really passive. Very, very passive when it comes to attacking us. So I guess we can ignore them because we're going to be an enemy of Liu Biao fairly, fairly quickly. And fairly, fairly soon. What is this? This is Changsha. Okay. What are we going to build here? Good question, eh? A tax collector. Conscription site. An inn. We already have that one. Yeah, food production. We don't have any food, so there's that. Well, this country needs to grow too, because it doesn't. Not currently. So let's build that. Making quite a bit of money at the moment. Here we have that heroism thing. So if it's the sleeping tiger, it's not too good. But as soon as we have the awoken tiger, or even better, then things get, better. The funny thing is in China, they still have these kinds of coins with the hole inside. It's so great. 2,000 years later, still pretty much the same coins. That's this. It's locked. Here we have the court. In what we can't do much at the moment. This is our wife. Hello, wife. How you doing, wife? But then you also have characters because you kind of like people or something. I don't know. We don't like Lu Bu for whatever reason. It'd be great if we had to have them. Warrior without equal. But apparently, we don't like him so much. A legendary character. Oh, well. All right. You guys, can you move already? Yeah, you can. They can move on that, on the river, and we will do that exactly. Look how far he moved in one turn. He went from battle to battle, and now he moves over here. That's a lot of movement. That's a shit ton of movement, I gotta tell you guys.
Maintain momentum.
Oh, no movement?
Prepare the council.
Oh, I will be able to get some next turn. Yeah, next turn not gonna happen, guys.
I shall lead.
All right, doesn't matter. So this is the faction summary. You can level up somehow, all the way up to Emperor. You unlock some stuff like spies. We don't have spies yet. More spies, more armies, and increase your prestige or whatever. But yeah, at the moment that's fine. Huh? Victory 0? That's not right. Duels participation
Justice
1-1-0. Huh? That doesn't make sense. We killed that bastard. Didn't we? Our guy killed him. Whatever. Oh yeah, right. We can actually end end the episode right here. I expect also to make episodes of about 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how long those battles are going to take. So guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been a great summer of 19-0. Because that's the way to pronounce it. And I will see you guys in the next episode in autumn. Because there's actually, wait a second, there's actually, what does it say? Yeah, there it is. Each of the there's 5 seasons. So there's spring, summer, autumn, no, harvest, then autumn, and then winter. All right. That's just the way it is. See you next episode. Goodbye.